Time for your morning news now. The Vernon County Sheriff's Office is releasing new details on a toy wagon incident that left one dead Friday night in the town of Whitestown. In a press release by the Vernon County Sheriff's Office, 17-year-old Marvin Miller, 20-year-old Irvin Miller, and an unnamed male juvenile were riding a toy wagon downhill on Indian Creek Road when they struck a tree. All three were ejected down an embankment. After the incident, Irvin Miller called the Vernon County Sheriff's Office 911 dispatch center around 10 p.m. Friday night. The unnamed juvenile was transported by Lafarge ambulance to Vernon Memorial Healthcare in Viroqua before being transferred to UW-Madison. Marvin Miller was pronounced dead at the scene by the Vernon County Coroner's Office. The incident remains under investigation by the Vernon County Sheriff's Office and the Vernon County Coroner's Office. A reverse waiver hearing has been held for the teenage boy accused of killing and raping 10-year-old Lily Peters. Lawyers for the teenage boy are trying to move the case to juvenile court. In today's hearing, more witnesses were called to the stand, one of whom was a psychologist that works for the state of Wisconsin. He has worked with juveniles that committed violent crimes in the past. The district attorney pressed him about the suspect's capacity to understand the gravity of the crime, despite the suspect being on the autism spectrum.
You're not saying that he wouldn't understand that he's going to get in trouble for what happened?
No, I'm not making that comment.
Okay. So he makes you acknowledge from the criminal complaint that he took certain actions to cover up what he did or to remove himself from the situation when he got scared?
Yes.
A block of one of downtown La Crosse's busiest roads is down to one lane. The city of La Crosse says a block of 4th Street is partially closed for an emergency water line repair. The northbound driving lane on the right-hand side has been closed between J and Pearl Street, clogging up traffic. The work on the water line will finish on Thursday. A rail crossing in Bryce Prairie is closing again, this time for pavement repairs. That's according to a notice sent from the La Crosse County Highway Department. BNSF will work on the County Road Z crossing again starting Friday. Work was first started on the crossing on August 1st and 3rd. During Friday's repairs, access to certain areas in Bryce Prairie will only be available by using County Road ZN. The Houston School District asked voters to approve $30 million capital referendum to renovate district buildings. The unofficial answer at the polls is an overwhelming no. The unofficial tally is 91% of the district voting against the referendum. The district had split the request into two questions. The first was for $18 million to renovate district buildings, including more secure entrances and add new learning commons and media centers. The second question asked for $12 million for a new auditorium and performing arts spaces. The superintendent said before the vote that no matter the result, the discussions that have come out of this process will be beneficial moving forward. The West Salem National Honor Society partnered with the American Red Cross to host a blood drive. According to a student in the West Salem National Honor Society, the organization has been partnering with the Red Cross for about 20 years. Anyone who registered to donate was also entered in drawing to win prizes. A student volunteer said that donating blood is an easy way to help others.
If you think about it, there are people out there in need and you're helping them so much. It's just such a little act can impact them and save their lives, and it's really awesome. So I think it's a really cool opportunity for people to do, and I think it's really cool that we're able to actually do it.
The blood drive comes as the Red Cross is experiencing a nationwide shortage in blood donations.
And as you head out the door this morning, temperatures are into those 50s and 60-degree readings. We're going to be warming up into the 70s as we get near those later morning hours. Under those increasing clouds, clouds will stay mainly cloudy here for much of the day, with afternoon temperatures in the 80s. A slight chance of a shower or storm is possible. Getting closer towards the early evening hours, I think our better chances will be mainly towards our north, though. Here's a check on your 8-day forecast, and we're going to be looking at those storm chances here again for Friday, but will be partly cloudy skies for tomorrow. Looking for another slight chance of storms on Sunday. Otherwise, mixed clouds and sun here. Highs in the 80s, lows in the 60s.
Definitely keep that rain gear handy.
I would say so, yeah, just in case you may run to one of those pop-up shower storms.
But we still have that warm weather, even though summer's
Yeah.
ending. We talked a little bit about that.
Hey, we still have all of August.
At the start of the show. Yes, we do. But, you know, time flies.
Yeah, it sure does.
All right. Well, thank you for watching News 8 Now this morning. Don't forget to keep up with news of the day on news8000.com. And we'll have the latest updates to today's top stories on News 8 Now at noon. Have a wonderful Wednesday morning.